Rob here to do a contest video for Dan's vinyl channel. Dan's kind of newer. If I remember correctly, he's had a channel before and then created another one. Could be wrong. I don't remember the whole thing right now. But Dan's having a 100 subs contest, which he's well above that now. And I don't remember what I called it because I never researched before I start these damn things. So whatever the front of this video said. But Dan's a cool cat. He's from near me. I think he's by St. Louis, so a couple hours away. Likes a little bit of everything. Likes the metal. Likes some pop, like 80s stuff, quite a bit. But a little bit of everything he shows. Mostly, it's pretty much vinyl. I don't think I've ever seen him show a CD yet. Or if he has, I don't recall it. So I'm going to say mostly vinyl, like myself. But has a really good speaking voice, like sounds like a radio DJ. Kind of looks like that on this channel if you ever watch the channel. So please give Dan a sub. Check him out, give him a sub. Support his channel as well, because he's another one of the good guys in the VC. MC. Anyway, he had a pretty easy contest, and I'm just going to go with 3. I'm not even going to say my shit's a mess, because my shit's a mess. Anyway, I'll probably put a picture at the end so you can see all this catastrophe around here. The idea was to pick 3 to 5 albums and show them and maybe talk about them a bit. Albums that mean something to you. There's a meaning behind it. And I got 3. I mean, I don't do a lot of full-on personal stuff on YouTube, and I'm probably not going to here, but I'll give you an idea behind it, you know. You guys that know me know enough, or you guys have been in my live chats. We talk a little personal in there. That's why I've been deleting this stuff, because yeah, it's personal. So I shouldn't be really talking. Anyway, I'm going to get into this contest and stop rambling. This, again, Dan's vinyl channel. This channel is hard to find, so please check my link and go through there. I'm going to go with the first one, and that's the album that means everything to me. I'm going to say this is the album. This album is metal. This is probably one of the true beginnings of metal. Even if you disagree, I don't care. It really is the metal sound, and it's what I first heard. And the first song I heard was in a metal vein, not just hard rock or classic rock. And that's British Steel, and the song is Metal Gods. And I remember my mother playing this album, and I walked in the very beginning of the song Metal Gods, and that moment on, that's when I became a metalhead. Something in that touched me. I don't know what it is, but it was like an epiphany of, this is it. This is where it gets me going. This is what gets my heart pumping. And ever since then, this album just, every time I see it, I pick it up. I don't know, I don't want to, but unless it's a different copy pressing, I pick it up. It means a lot because it also reminds me of my mother, and there's not a lot of things I have left from that. A lot of my personal shit got destroyed, and it's just reminds me of her, so that's the main reason I love this, and this would be my number 1 sentimental kind of album. Now this one I'll talk a little bit about because I'm not ashamed of some of the shit I got going on. And this is kind of a, I'm just going to show the album and kind of give you an idea. And that's 6 a.m.'s the Heroin Diaries. This is the 10th anniversary, first time on the vinyl version. This song is obviously about drugs, but you can literally listen to this album and put whatever you got going on, alcoholic, hooked on drugs, depression, whatever you can put your issue into this album. And I don't know, the vocalist, Michael, James, I can't remember his name, James Michael right now? Of course I'm on camera so I forget everything. It just has a lot to it, and I deal with depression pretty badly, and I've overcame it. But in the time of overcoming that, You never overcome it. I got out of the bad stuff. In the time of overcoming that, a lot of the times when you come out of a major depression, you pick up anxiety. Anxiety has ruined my life in many ways. So I think that's what I put into this, is the depression and the anxiety that I deal with, you know. I'm a highly functional person, but there are times when it gets you and there's nothing you can do about it. I do a lot better than most people do with what I have. So, and I also thought this was a really cool vinyl to show. It's a really pretty vinyl. 2 discs, but it's a real pretty vinyl. It looks a little pinkish on there, but it's kind of like a maroon, black, and white splatter. Anyway. So that would be my second album. Let's put this on the side for now. Now this album I won't talk about much because there's a lot to this. One of my favorite bands is Wasp. Top 10s vary, but they would always be in my top 10. And this is a newer album. This was their last album, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this was their last. I can't remember if it's this or Babylon. I could be wrong. They have so many albums. But that's the band Wasp. And the album's called Golgotha. And this is more in their born again Christian phase. You can tell I play this a lot, boy. But there's 2 songs on here that mean the world to me. And again, it's a song about a specific thing, but you can take whatever ails you or is in your heart or your soul, whatever you're feeling, you can put into these songs. And I'm a metalhead, but I'm not afraid to admit I got fucking feelings, you know? 2 songs on here are actually in a row, and that's Miss You and Fallen Under. I'm not going to say much more than that. That's highly personal. But that would be my 3rd album. And I'm telling you, if you're not a newer Wasp fan, pick up this album. Because this album is battle. My favorite album by Wasp is Crimson Idol. I love concept albums, so it's kind of the way it is for me. But this album is pushing really close at this point. I don't know why. Just everything in this album hits me. Even the Scream, which is kind of an older style Wasp sound. Eye of the Maker, Hero. And again, it has a lot to do with Christianity. It's not a bad thing. It's still good music. If you like devil music, you can like Christian music. It doesn't mean you have to believe in honor either. If you don't, you don't. But music is music, and this is good fucking music. So, anyway, just because a person changes doesn't mean their music gets worse. Anyway, Dan, that's my little entry. And if I need to do more, let me know. That's a little more than I normally would do personally, but like I said, Dan's a good guy. I'll link him in my description. I'm pretty good with that. I think that's all I can add right now. Yeah, sub him, watch his stuff, support him, and I'll catch you real soon.